to the Yarny Cave. My name is Brenda and welcome to B.Y.C Crochet. This is my Yarny Cave where everything happens. Thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to hang out with me. For those of you who are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything that happens here. So this channel is all about crochet, woodwork, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'll keep you guys updated as to what is happening in my life. But before we get started, how about we start with a little bit of positivity. This book I got from Amazon. It's called A Year Positive Thinking. I am not going day by day. I'm just jumping around wherever the book lands. That's usually where I just read. And today it actually landed on the day of May 21st, which is not. It's May 11th. But the title of this is Alignment. And I thought that it was really a good read. I usually read it before I read it out to you guys to make sure it is something that, you know, sometimes these inspirational quotes can be a little, I don't know, but I just want to make sure that I read it before I read it to you guys, and that I think it's good for you, for me, for everybody. Anyways, getting back to this, it's called Alignment, and this is what it says. To be in alignment is to allow yourself to believe that whatever you want is actually possible, to have faith in what you may not yet be able to visualize, to speak as if whatever you hope for already exists, to live in a way that invites your dreams to thrive. If you want love, be love. Invite it in by offering it to others. If you seek joy, be joy. Act in a way that is joyful and allows others to experience it alongside you. Be what you hope for. Allow whatever is on the inside to be how you live in the outside. That is true alignment. And I like that. Because guys, I need a little bit of positivity. For those of you who are not in the know, I was laid off from work after working at a property for over 12 years. I was working at a resort, which they decided to basically centralize the HR department, so my position was eliminated. As of April 14th, I've been unemployed and I'm currently looking for work. And I could be down and out, and I could be upset, and I could be really sour about the whole thing. But the truth is that my faith comes from a higher power, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. And it was my time to close that chapter of my life. And God has something else in store for me, a place where He knows I am going to continue to thrive and grow as a person, in my faith and everything in general. So I'm just basically I am applying, I have been interviewing, and whatever ends up being, it will be up to Him. So I'm okay. So even though it's a little bit frustrating because I have not been in the market interviewing and basically applying and that whole process since 2005. So and I know that's longer than 12 years, but the reason is because I worked. The company I worked with in 2005 closed their doors here in Central Florida, and then I started working in the hospitality industry. And the general manager that I worked for actually was the one who recruited me to go into the other properties. So and it was a little confusing, but I have not been looking for work since 2005. So this is kind of like all new to me, and it is a little bit on the stressful side, and I won't lie. When I'm getting ready for an interview, or if I know I have an interview the next day, that night or 2 nights before, you know, your mind is trying to think about every possible question, every possible scenario, and your mind is just going a mile a minute, and you just, I can't sleep. So by the time the interview comes and goes, I feel like I ran a marathon. But enough of that. I just want to let you guys know that I am still unemployed. I am actually interviewing. I have received a job offer. However, I have a couple things pending. So I want to make sure I make the right decision for me and my family. So I'm taking my time in deciding what I want to do. So, but that brings me to what's on my hook. What is on my hook? And I'll show you guys a finished a picture of it soon, but okay, good. So you guys are familiar with my doggy Maxie, and you know that he spends a lot of his time when he's here with me. Let me see if I can on that ottoman right here. Let me see if I can tilt it. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let me just lower it a little bit. If I'm shaking the camera a lot, I am so sorry. So, see that ottoman right there? So he spends his day on that ottoman. So that ottoman is actually very inexpensive ottoman, and if I show you the bottom, is all peeled, and the, you know, that pleather that is there is it's all peeled, and I basically peeled it all off. So I cover it with that because he's the only one really that uses it. But if you guys remember this blanket that I made, this other one, this, where am I? This one. So I had some yarn left, so I'm actually making a cover for it, and I am actually almost done. I just need to finish this little bit that's left, and then we'll have a cover, another cover for Maxie's ottoman. And so that is what's currently on my hook. It's just simple double crochets, and I just love the way it's coming out. The colors are beautiful, very bright and cheerful. And now I'll have two. When that one's in the washer, I can put this on. When this one is on, I can just store that one away, and when this one's ready to be laundered, I can switch them off, and that way every time there's one on it. Right now when I launder this, because I usually put in the washer once a week, you know, the ottoman stays without a cover for a few hours while that's getting washed. But enough of that. So yeah, so this is what's on my hook, and it's one of those projects that is a simple mindless project. It's not about counting or anything like that way, and it's been helpful and therapeutic, especially because I just finished going to my FO. This ditty right here. Let me get it for you. This is this pattern. This is MJ's Off the Hook in Bloom lace pullover. As you can see, it's very lacy. It does call for a DK. She uses a DK. No, she used yeah, she did use a DK weight cotton linen blend on her piece, and she tells you that you can use. She puts on there a couple substitute yarns, 4mm hook and a 4.5mm hook. Although I did my entire one in a 4mm hook only because I misunderstood something, but that was my fault. But needless to say, I thought it wasn't going to fit, and thankfully it does. Look how beautiful. The yarn that I used, let me get for you guys. Where did I put it? Did I put it right here? It is from Hobie, and it's the Acacia, and I had a total of 1, 2, 3. I think I had. I think I used four skeins, and this is 51 acrylic, 49 cotton. It is a really nice, according to this is a DK, but I consider it a little bit lighter than a DK. I would say it is a heavy sport. If you consider that to be a DK, it would be a very, very, very light DK. But so that's why I thought it wasn't going to fit. I thought it was going to be a little bit it was going to be tight, because I used the entire project, I used a smaller hook, and the yarn itself was a little bit lighter than I think MJ's was. But it ended up being perfect. It actually fits. I would put it on, but maybe I'll take a picture with it. But I'm very happy with it. It's all worked in one piece, guys. This project is worked from the bottom up, then you work around the neck, the sleeves included as part of the process. As you can see, there's no seams, and then you go onto your back. So it is a one piece item. I did not block it. She does tell you that you can block it, and she shows you how, but I did not block it. And I'm very pleased with the way it came out. Let me see if I can get up and show you guys the entire sweater. And the colors just fell how they fell. My husband is in love with this sweater. He says it looks like camo, and he's all about the camo. So what do you guys think? So if you guys are not familiar with MJ Off the Hook, she's got some beautiful patterns. I know Nancy from She's Got Yarn 2 was working on a piece. Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches is also working on a piece. And she does, especially for her summer pieces, she uses DK weight yarn. We all know that a lot of times you buy a DK weight yarn and it's really lighter than that, and this was my situation with this. So it can be a little hard on your hands. This particular pattern is like a 5-row repeat. I think it's like a 5-row repeat or something like that. So there's yeah, it's really like a 3-row repeat. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say it's a 4-row repeat. But needless to say, because it is a 4-row repeat and not a single row, a 1-row repeat or a 2-row repeat, it does take a little bit of concentrating of where you're at, and when you're doing multiple rows, if you add rows, you kind of need to take that into consideration. So I did add some more rows to the bottom of it, and once again it was because of the yarn that I used. I thought it was a little bit lighter, and I thought it was going to be shorter, and so this one it's actually hits me perfectly, and I'm very happy with it. What do you guys think? So once again, if you're wondering, the pattern is MJ's Off the Hook in bloom lace pullover. I will tag her down below. She does have a tutorial on her YouTube channel, but I'll also, if you go through there, she directs you from there if you choose to purchase it. But if you just pull up MJ's Off the Hook on YouTube, or even Google it, you'll get her website, and she also has those available there for purchase if you want to do that. A lot of her patterns appear in her website, but you have a lot of advertisements in between. If you don't mind that, then you can probably do it without having to purchase it. But if you want to print it out like this, you would need to purchase the pattern. So once again, this is my FO, guys. What do you think? I'm very pleased with it. It fits great. I love the way the color worked out, and I'm kind of glad that I used this yarn, because if you guys remember, I had made I didn't show you guys, but I had made a sweater with this yarn, and the sweater was complete. I just didn't like it, and it didn't fit well, and I frogged the entire thing and caked it up. And I had like three cakes, and then I had one of these left, and I used every single one of them. All I have here is probably, this is 273 yards complete. I would probably say that I have in here maybe about 125 yards or so, half of the original size of the skein. So I'll probably see if I can make maybe like a beanie, but one of those opened lacy beanies. I'll see if I have enough for that. I think I do. And I have a pattern that I did last year that I think I can do with that. So I don't like wasting yarn, as you guys can see. So, because I totally frogged this yarn before and reused it, and I'm glad that I did. The yarn is beautiful. It was not a cheap yarn from Hobbii. As you guys know, Hobbii has some beautiful yarns, but it's not always really cheap. Granted, I probably bought it on sale. But very happy that I frogged that other sweater and that I used it on this because it looks great. I love it, and I hope you guys like it too. This is the back. Although really between the front and the back there's not much difference, so you can use it whichever way you want. If you want to make this the front, you can make this the front. If you want to make this the front, you can make this the front. It doesn't matter, it's both the same. Yep. Very, very nice, very happy with it. So what else is going on? So I want to try to show you guys something. Well, I want to talk to you about something. So a few months back, I decided to try something. You know, we all do laundry. You guys know I'm a wash and wear kind of girl. I don't do a lot of special things. I don't have the place or the room to be laying flat to dry. So I'm all about wash and wear. And you know, we go through a lot of laundry detergent, and when I used to buy laundry detergent, I used to go to the grocery store, Walmart, wherever it was, and I would end up with these big, huge jugs. I would buy 2, sometimes 3, only to have them here because I wouldn't have to be hauling and carrying those big jugs every week or every 2 weeks. My husband's in landscaping, and his clothes is quite dirty. And that's, you know, washing and washing and washing. And every time I'm throwing these jugs into the recycling bin, the truth is that, you know, we recycle, but a lot of that stuff that you think we're recycling actually doesn't get recycled. And this is not about recycling or anything like that. But you know, my husband was telling me that because we're not educated so much here in the United States, or not educated, but have the habit of washing every single container, the fact that items that are supposed to be recycled are mixed in with items that are supposed to be recycled that have not been, you know, rinsed off. Once there's food products mixed with that, that is no longer a usable, recyclable item. So a lot of the things that we should be recycling, actually, even though you put in the recycle bin, don't end up being recycled because it's contaminated with dirty stuff that it should not be in the recycling bin. Anyways, moving past that, I decided to give I kept seeing on Amazon these sheets that are laundry detergent sheets, and I decided to try them several months back, and I have totally switched from using liquid detergent that comes in jugs to actually just using these sheets. And I just ordered these. I actually ordered different brands because I'm kind of testing the scents and which ones I like better, because truth be told, they wash perfectly well. But this is what it is. This is the one that I ordered last, and I'm not advertising this particular brand. I'm just really believe in these type of products. And if you would, I'm gonna pause 1 second. Okay. So this is the one that I'm currently using. Like I told you, they're different brands. I'm kind of testing them out to see which scents I like the most, because I like my detergent to have some kind of scent. This one has a I think it's just a linen fresh scent. Doesn't say it out on here, but yeah, it's like a linen fresh scent. It smells quite nice. And basically this is how you use it. And they're all basically the same. 1 sheet for a medium load, 2 sheets for a large load, or 4 sheets for an extra large load. Now this box is full of these sheets. And I'm showing you in case you're wondering about this product. This is what the sheets look like. It is a white sheet. It's basically concentrated pressed detergent that comes in a recyclable box, which is breaking, which is fine. And you use the sheets to do your laundry. I have to say that this was a game changer for me. I have stopped buying liquid detergent because it's true, a good 70% of what you get in that bottle is water and the rest is detergent. So and plus you have then the plastic jugs that we all know are not good for the environment. But once again, this is not about recycling or anything like that. It's just about this type of product that I think is awesome. The price point, you have to shop around. Some of these boxes right here could be $9, some are $11, but as you can see, there's 200 sheets in here, and for a large load or an extra large load, all you have to do is use 4 sheets. So you do the math. It's very cost effective. So this is the one I've been using, this brand and another brand, kind of is going back and forth. And a lot of times I just go into Amazon and I just see what's on sale, because Amazon also puts sales on. I get it delivered straight to the house. Once this is done, I put this in the recycling bin because it's cardboard. But even if you choose not to put it, if you have a compost at home, you can put this cardboard in there because it is going to break down. I just tried this new one. This one is a little bit more expensive, but it's got more. It actually is 240 loads, and I think this one was, you know what, let me pull it up really quick here for you. Let me not guess on the price, so I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I can pull it up really quick and see my orders. Let me pull this up. It was $15.79 with tax. Regular $14.69 for 240 loads. Now you know that if you buy a jug of Tide or whatever, it is at least $13, and it's not 240 loads, so it's much less. So this is about 240 loads. And on the side it says no waste. The package is 100% recyclable, quick dissolve, completely in water at any temperature, powerful cleaning, removes stubborn stains and enzymes. It is liquidless, it is plant derived, it is hypoallergenic, stain fighting power, zero waste, and safe space. So I'm just letting you guys know, in case you've seen these on Amazon and you're wondering, I wonder if. I will tell you guys that I have been trying these different brands, different kinds. I have not had one that I've said absolutely not. You know, they're all very similar. They're all very similar. Maybe a slight difference in scent. Some you can get if you don't like having scented detergent. They come scent free, you have options. So check these products out, guys. I think you would be pleasantly surprised. I have been, and I am actually, I have switched altogether from using laundry detergent, liquid laundry detergent, to going with this. Now I wish that they would come up with a a softener, but really you don't need it if you're using dryer sheets. But you know, at least it's one less jug out there in the landfills. That's all I can say. You know, that does mean something to me. So check it out, guys. If you guys you think you're interested in something like that, or you've been seeing it and you're wondering, I think it's worth it. So, because I think it's cheaper too, and there's no water there. It's just pure concentrated pressed soap, and it works really well. So what else is in what else do I have to share with you? I think this video is already too long, guys. What do you think? Yeah. So I'm going to be posting another video shortly with some of my the boards that I have available. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, look out for that. We are actively taking orders for for the boards. So just, you know, check out that that video once I put it up. It'll be a short video of what's available at this point. Most of it has been sold, but needless to say, that's all that I have for you guys. Don't forget to check out MJ's Off the Hook. If you're interested in one of her patterns, I'll post a picture of my finished ottoman cover. And if you've ever wondered about these type of products, go ahead, give them a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Guys, that's all that I have for you. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, for your prayers. It really means a lot to me. I'll keep you guys posted once I secure employment. I love you guys from the Yarny Cave. Peace. Love you guys. God bless. And we will see you soon. Bye.